Mr. Lassiter,
Yes?
I'm glad I caught you in your office. I need your signature on these folders I left on your desk.
What's this? Oh, no. Mr. Troutman died last night.
Yes. I need your signature on the death certificate.
Wait a minute.
What's the matter?
You list the cause of death as lack of cure?
Yes. Right there on page 1.
But you didn't even mention his illness.
No. You know it's a shame. We tried everything we could imagine to save him, but we just couldn't save him.
But you need to list the disease he died from.
I listed a cause of death.
The lack of cure is not the cause of death. The cause of death is the disease itself.
That's not what you said at lunch yesterday.
You mean that discussion we had about Christianity?
Yes.
I don't see how that discussion applies to a death certificate.
Well, you said yesterday that, if Jesus is the only way to eternal life, God is responsible for the deaths of billions of people.
That's what I said. But I still don't see the connection.
Well, according to your logic yesterday, people who are lost for eternity are not lost because of their disease, but because Jesus didn't cure them.
You can't be serious about this.
No. The real death certificate is underneath.
Oh. So, you were just making a point.
I guess it's up to you, whether I made my point or not.
Up to me.
We know what to put on Mr. Troutman's death certificate.
Yes. He died of his disease.
So what do we put on the death certificates of those who die without Jesus? Are people going to eternal damnation because of the disease, or because Jesus didn't cure them?
What's the disease?
The disease is sin. And heaven is under quarantine. No one gets into heaven with any symptoms of the disease. If any patient has ever sinned even once, they can't get by the quarantine. If you were the administrator in heaven, what would you write on the death certificates?
Well, I guess if you put it like that.
I don't put it like that. God puts it like that. There will be no disease in heaven.
Well, how can anybody get by the quarantine?
There's only one cure for the disease.
So you said.
So, what do we put on the death certificate? Do people go to eternal spiritual death because of the disease, or because Jesus didn't heal them?
Listen, after you deliver the death certificate, can you come back to my office for a minute?
Sure. What do you need?
I have this fatal disease and I need you to help me find a cure.
Based on a play by Bob Snook. Conditions for use: do not sell any part of this script, even if you rewrite it. Pay no royalties, even if you make money from performances.
You may reproduce and distribute this script freely, but all copies must contain this copyright statement.